Hey, what's up? I hope everybody's doing well. I got a new camera today that I'm super pumped to show you guys. I'm just gonna be sitting down and just kind of going over why I got it, what my plan is with it, and then down the road I'm probably gonna sit down and do a little bit more of a play-by-play of what my camera setup is, or I guess what my arsenal consists of, because I've kind of started putting together quite the list of cameras and content creation tools, and I'm doing this preparing for the future. I'm not only doing this for right now and this time in my life. I am getting things ready for a move and for a journey to a scenic place that's going to have a lot more opportunities to capture some pretty awesome scenery. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get in. So here's the camera. Just kidding, that's the battery charger, my bad. I did actually get this off of eBay, and if I remember, I'll try to put the little right here. I'll probably put the link and how much I paid for it. It's a little over 200 bucks, and it came very well packaged, very well secured, wrapped in the bubbles multiple times. I didn't wait for you guys. I got excited. I've been waiting for this camera for weeks. It came from China, and yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing with it. It's an older camera that has kind of a following, you could say. It's got a little bit more of a heavy presence. You can actually upload another software to this camera. So it's the Canon EOS. So it comes with a kit lens, if I'm not mistaken. It's the 18mm to the 55mm, and it looks super sweet. It's really simple. I really went with this because you can run a program alongside of it, and when you do that, you actually will put it to the memory card and it'll work with the camera. So I'll put what that software is right here so you can see what it is. And the other thing that really caught my attention that I really needed was we have this mount on top, which is super important to me. And then the 3.5mm jack. So it also has the HDMI in and outs that we will be able, and the AV out, digital HDMI out. So we will be able to hook this up and capture some cinematic shots. The whole purpose of this is to get a little bit more into photography and then also have a more cinematic approach and ability without spending a bunch of money, because I didn't want to waste a ton of money. We already have a Canon 90D as well, and that's kind of our powerhouse. And I'll do a video on that later too. That's mainly my wife's, but it's become kind of the household's, but we're a little intimidated by it, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm hoping that I could use this and kind of get my foot in the door with photography. And so a couple things I noticed here. It has the actual strap mounts. It was kind of funny. They sent like a little hand wrist strap and there's nowhere to mount it. And I thought that was just kind of funny because you sent me something that I can't use, but I am grateful for it, and I'm gonna put it on something else maybe, I don't know. So we're gonna strap for that or use the old one we have. It also has what looks to be is a left and right microphone, perhaps, or maybe that's over here. Not 100% sure. Maybe it's a little speakers, left and right speakers. That would make more sense than a microphone right here. I think that makes more sense. We have the auto. We can go ahead and turn this on real quick. We have the auto focus, which I haven't used too much, and then we will have the as you can see, what's up dudes, and yeah, so then we can switch over to manual focus and then video mode. You have a dedicated video record button right here, then you have your playback button, which you can see I've started to take a couple pictures and just kind of like messing around and seeing what it looks like with my kids. Sorry, I know there's a little glare there. I'm using the natural light, and I really like the color profile of this so far. It's just got like a lot of depth, and it looks just, I think it looks great, and I haven't even messed with the settings or anything. And I really wanted simplicity. I didn't want something that was gonna be too complex. We have a little mount adapter, so we can put a little mount, not the adapter, but a mount, so we can mount there. It doesn't have an adjustable screen, and I don't mind that because I don't plan on using this to capture things per se that I plan on that I could do with this, which is my Sony ZV-1F. And I'm gonna do another video on that, talking about what I'll be doing with that. That's for another time. So I overall think this camera profile is very slim, very small. let me get out of the way here so you can see exactly kind of with the backdrop. Very slim, very small, and the lens is just absolutely huge. So I plan on getting a pancake for this and then making it a little bit more like on the go. But I think that we could have done a little better here when they made this. There's not like a lot of grip. Like, this is heavy, so you kind of have to be focused on what you're doing and like focus on stillness. Maybe it'll find itself on a mount. Maybe I'll set it up to capture a little bit of more of a cinematic view with a background blur, because right now I'm just using my Ace Pro 2. It's my go-to. I plan on getting the Go Ultra, which will mount right here so we can get some POV shots and things of that nature. But this camera I kind of bought on a little bit of a spree, because I want to have cameras when there's a little bit of availability in my life to buy them and get them collected. This one was advertised as about 95% new. I'm not sure the shutter count just yet. We'll go through and find out and look, but the overall feel when I get this set up is just fun and connecting. I might even 3D print a shell for it or something. I've seen some people do that. So that's kind of what I have going for here. Like I said, the flip lens, it doesn't really matter to me, because if it sits somewhere, maybe I'll put an external screen if I need it so I can see myself. But I'm probably just going to ensure that I hit the record button and that we're good and that we're recording, and run it with OBS or something like that, and then maybe have my laptop or something right here. And that's going to keep me going where I need to go and get where I need to get with my content creation. So this isn't really a specs review or anything like that. This is just an overall discussion on why I bought it. The software you could put on here, it bypasses a lot of the restrictions that Canon originally put on here. So this absolutely becomes like a powerhouse for creating cinematic videography, and for photography it does quite well, but it is an entry level at the time. It's an entry level camera, so don't get too stuck up on that. I'm an entry level photographer and videographer, I would say. I have a degree in music production, but I don't have any skills in photography. I'm just a dude who enjoys taking pictures and capturing moments, and this is going to get me in the door without worrying about breaking our other camera that was a way bigger investment. So really pumped about this, really excited. Let me know in the comments if you have one of these, or if you're thinking about getting one of these, or if there's anything that I'm missing here that you think would be beneficial. It's a really simple setup. I mean, you have your menu button, your playback button so you can see what you have, this nice little turning wheel. You have your turning wheel up here so you can easily flip back and forth, and then your record button that you just like, it's just there, you know what I mean? Like, you could just so simple. It's not even anything like crazy, which is what I wanted, but apparently what this is able to do packs a punch, and I love the videos that I've seen on it. But this is a thoughtful setup. This is something I'm gonna have to think about when I'm taking a shot a little bit more precise. But all in all, I think if you're looking at getting this, one thing I did miss is you have your release button for your lens right there. But if you're thinking about getting this, I think you can pick it up right now for a couple $100, few $100. I know a lot of these videos that go somewhere end up making things a little bit higher, and that's what keeps the price market fun and interesting, and keeps it lively. So I definitely think this has a place in your life if you're a content creator getting started, or looking for like a really affordable, at the time right now, affordable entry. You can use this to record, and I even was talking to ChatGPT and asking, kind of give me a comparison with the Sony, and it was like, it doesn't even really compare because the sensor and how it operates and functions. Now, you do want to be careful with this sensor. It does have a self-clean when you turn it off, but you want to be mindful not to scratch it, not to damage it or do anything like that, because they're a little bit more sensitive from what I've learned. But yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm super pumped. I can't wait to take some shots. It'd be cool if it had a little viewfinder, but it's also cool that it's small. I don't know the exact pancake lens I'm gonna get yet. That would be awesome if you guys have some recommendations to let me know. This video probably won't be out for another month because I'm gonna upload these once a week, and I'm gonna put them on a cycle so I can stay moving and grooving with the trading content and that's going to lead me to my next video that I'm going to work on right after this. So thanks for being here. I super appreciate you. If you're into tech review, or you're into opinion reviews, or just like people talking about what they are interested in and why they're doing things, this is a great channel. If you're interested in trading, I trade and upload right now most every day, Monday through Friday, and I'm gonna work on some other videos that kind of tie into this. So enough of the rambling, enough talking. I appreciate you guys. I hope you're doing well. Don't forget, chase after your dreams. Don't let fear dictate what you do in life. And if there's something that you want to do, remember that life is short. You should get out there and do it. Don't worry about judgment and fear from other people. Just get out there and live your life. Try new things, accept failure, make mistakes, learn from them. Be curious about yourself. Be active and aware with those in your life, and just take care of yourself. All right, much love. Till next time.